Houston, Texas. Night Maid Park. And stepping in, number 30 here this evening. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. With an infield single to open up the ball game. That brings up Alec Bohm as he'll take a look at his sinker here. Too low for ball one.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat. To keep him.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
There's ball four.
Ball four. Take your base.
And Bryce Harper will dig into the plate. And that one yanked just foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited.
Whereas a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Andrew McCutcheon comes on with one away as he looks at the ball. It's 1-0.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
Got a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-2 pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Didi Gregorius is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And another foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another full count pitch home. And it's fouled away. Bohm, the runner at third. Harper at second. McCutcheon is over at first with 1 away. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Siri has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Tried to test the arm that time, but he was having none of it. A great throw to end the frame. We've got more. It's game 6, and we're back after this. Here comes the second baseman, Jose. Altuve to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. Left side. Close play at first. No surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the out call.
Well, here's another look at it. It certainly was bang, bang. Wow, tough for me to tell on that look. Definitely a tough call for the umpire there.
Here's Michael Brantley. As as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Carlos Correa now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Correa, left field and carrying well. And that's off the left field wall. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Count is 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it is. And that misses 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So stepping in is Yuli Gurriel, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
He's falling behind now, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting a fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty
payoff pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out to extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one off the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget. I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. McCutchen going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Freddie Galvis. Hit out towards second. There is Altuve. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. Next up is Andrew Knapp, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of it now. It's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Again, another foul ball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
1-2. Count.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Jose Siri.
For me, this.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the Astros have taken a 4-1.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more. They are on his stuff.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late, or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So 1-2.
That's the ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, and they'll appeal it down to first. He did go around. So
after that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on you.
We'll have to press pause. Is that strike 3 to retire the... Leading off the inning, it'll be number 37, and they could use a spark from him here. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. Fouled away. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Next to dig in, Alec Bohm worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 2-0.
How about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Altuve for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Phillies go down quietly there. They trail it 4-1. Bottom of the third now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder.
And right into the shift. Scooped up, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate here is Yuli Gurriel. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field. But
throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Now at the plate is Brad Miller as we begin the top of the fourth. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
this guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up in this part of the lineup.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Brad Miller goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a drive by McCutchen. Hit well out to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Throw gets him, 2 down. First offering. Freddie Galvis stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for the ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Full count now. A bouncer up the middle. Altuve has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman.
The third baseman,
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
3-0 to him now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
High chopper to third. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Jose Siri off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Back up the middle. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he can do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0 home.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Here it is, the 3-0 is taken, strike one.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
In there, on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Miller takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Gun set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
1-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the catcher,
Andrew Knapp is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. This one's down to third. Bregman fields it cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding in is JT Realmuto. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
now back,
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 37 is 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Strike one to start the at-bat. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far. Attacking.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. Standing in is the veteran outfielder. It'll be Carlos Correa, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now back.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's it. Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will... Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the third baseman, Alec Bohm. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying on.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
A 3-1 count, time run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first down. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bryce Harper stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Bounce it to the left side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Harper running from first. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Harper at second with 2 down. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. In at second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. This ball will be chopped foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. But a run will score in the bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman.
And this is ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Christopher Sanchez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Out in front of it, strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Drilled to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Ready with the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Jose Siri will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. Flash you back and take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Aledmus Diaz is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle.
Swings to straightaway left as it is now 7-3.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
High in the air down the right field line. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. At the plate now is Jose Altuve. Down the 3rd baseline. The new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning.
Now playing center field.
Freddie Galvis is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
High in the air out to center field. Diaz is right there, one down. So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew Knapp. He bounced out last time up.
No, that missed. That's
Lays
the ball.
off 1-0. Javier is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty Dean. I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Brent gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi. And now here is Michael Brantley. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. The 1-1.
Ball out. That's the ball.
Carlos Correa is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed. A full count now. Just hung in there on that one. Grounded to first. Reined in. And a good throw gets him, one gone. And now Carlos Correa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Miller. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Leading off for the Phillies, the first baseman, number 37.
Phil Maton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 88.
The pitch goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And Alvarez will be there for the first out. Up next, Alec Bohm. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement. Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men in. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on a breaking ball, and the inning is over. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well.